What is up? This is where I'm at. It's daytime. I know it's nighttime where you guys are. Just thought I would do a little quick stream. Yo, what is up? What is up? I would walk around and do a live stream, but the only reason why... That's one of my teeth. The only reason why I'm not walking around doing a live stream is because I don't want my phone to cut in and out. I did a live stream a couple days ago and I walked down the hill and my phone was just cutting in and out. So I feel if I stay in this area, I'll have LTE. So maybe my phone won't cut out. What is up, y'all? I'm still in Israel. I am in, what's the name of this town? Idlib. Yeah, Idlib. It's at the bottom tip of Israel. You go down to the water. This way is Egypt, and this way is Jordan, and then that way is Saudi Arabia. So it's a pretty interesting spot. Oh, it's 12:22 in SF. That's what's up. Another day, another Bitcoin. What up, son? Bumscar, crypto. Up, Jermaine, how are you? I'm having a blast. I'm doing good. I'm actually thinking about leaving this town. I'm supposed to stay here. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna leave today because the food is not so good in this town. Like I ordered a falafel here, and I just haven't even ate it, and I got like sick yesterday, so I went to sleep. Damn, Jewish. I don't know about that. I've been talking to hella girls in Tel Aviv. Like everybody I'm talking to lives in Tel Aviv. Like after you get outside of Tel Aviv, it's not Tel Aviv is the city and it's very progressive. Once you get outside of Tel Aviv, it's not so progressive, you know. So Tel Aviv is the spot. I'm gonna go back. What up, James? What's going on here? What's going on here? Not too much is going on now. If I walk towards the water, there might be a little something going on, but it's kind of chilly right now. It's like maybe like 55 degrees. Not the best day. How is Devore Coin, Bitconnect, Exit Strategy scammed out? Hope you got your money. No, I actually lost about $2,500 in Bitconnect. And when I heard that Bitconnect went down, I literally just blinked my eye, you know, like, oh, no big deal. That's the way, that's how I handled the situation. A lot of people do not handle the situation that way. A lot of people are very upset. A lot of people are very pissed off. But I knew that if I invest into Bitconnect or even Devore Coin, I know that I could lose a lot of money. So I knew that straight off the bat, and I was still willing to try it anyway. So I wasn't upset. I had actually got to the point where I wasn't reinvesting the interest on Bitconnect. So I was letting the money on Bitconnect build up in the Bitconnect tokens. And that would have been a great idea, but the thing is I never transferred it from the Bitconnect tokens to Bitcoin, meaning that when the Bitconnect token goes down, I'm gonna go down with the token. So, you know, I'm not too worried about it. You lose some, you win some. That's just the name of the game. That's just how it goes. And I'm not upset at all. Like, not upset at all. Jermaine, did you get your email YouTube 4,000 hours? Okay, so I did get that email for all of my other YouTube channels except for this one. So I guess I am in the top 5% of YouTubers, which is really weird. If you did not get that email, you're in the top 5%. Where are you? I'm still in Israel. I know $2,500 will hurt a lot of people, but I'll talk about Bitconnect for a second. Maybe you guys want to hear about it. So when I first started with Bitconnect, I started with $100, right? And that $100 was from money that I had already made with Bitcoin and Litecoin. Okay, so it was profits. And then I wanted to, you know, put $1,000 in. So I sold out like $1,000 of Bitcoin, and I put it into Bitconnect. All right, and then the money grew and it grew, and I think I added maybe $200 more Bitcoin to my Bitconnect account. And I didn't add any more. No more Bitconnect, no more Bitcoin, no more anything. I just let it like do its thing. I would reinvest the interest, but I would just let it do its thing. And then it just grew over time. It grew over time. It grew over time. And that's how I got to 2,500. And that's why I'm like, no big deal. But like 2,500 is like literally, it's not that much because I started off with crypto. I started off with like $3,000, and I've literally turned 3,000 into like what, like it's probably maybe like 17,000 now. So to lose $2,500 is not that big of a deal. I would have to lose a lot of money before it would start to really get to me. Like, how do you invest in it? You would do it through their website. You would have to buy Bitcoin, hedge against ICOs. So there's an ICO that I was involved in, Monex, and it hasn't launched yet. So I'm really skeptical about it now because it hasn't launched. And I got I think like 700 tokens at under $1, 700 tokens at 70 cents, and it's already at $1. So I've made money already off of it, but it's not being traded or anything right now. So I don't know what to say about Monex. My whole plan was to hold Monex until it hit like $10 and then sell off all the tokens, and then that way I'll have like $7,040 or something in the Monex tokens, and I can sell those off and then invest the 7,000 back into Bitconnect, because I believe Bitconnect is going to go back up. Bitconnect just hasn't been doing too much for the past like month or so. Watch YouTube videos on how to make money. That's what's up. You gotta watch those videos. I wish I knew how to make money on YouTube and the net. You can still make money on YouTube. It's not the easiest thing because you have to you gotta come out with some viral videos, which once again that's not easy. Or you gotta find some niche item to talk about, and you gotta stay focused on that. And then whenever you find that niche item that you're talking about, believe me, a lot of other people are gonna talk about that thing too, because they're gonna see, wow, you're making money, wow, this is good, I want to talk about it too. So it can kind of be a difficult game. It helps to have sponsors though. I was talking to another YouTuber on the phone earlier today, and we were talking about endorsements, and he talks about endorsements way more than I do. Way more than I do. And maybe I should get more on the whole endorsement side, but yeah, endorsements will really help out too. What are you up to in Israel? Did you visit holy sites? I visited a bunch of holy sites. The only place that I really haven't visited that I want to see is Jerusalem. And I'll probably go to Jerusalem maybe this week. There's a lot of rain in the forecast this week, so I don't know. And Jerusalem's really chilly, by the way. Yo, what up, Alex? You the one that got this live stream going, because if you wouldn't have told me about this live stream, I wouldn't be doing this live stream. What's the next country? Believe it or not, I have a flight scheduled to Romania on Tuesday. But I can already tell you, I'm not going to make that flight. I'm not even going to go to the airport. I want to stay here a little bit longer. That flight was only $50, so $50 to stay, $50 to lose on a flight is not a lot of money, if I was, booking a flight from San Francisco to New York and it was $300, I probably wouldn't want to skip out on that flight. But a $50 flight, it's okay. And I kind of don't exactly want to go to Romania. I'm kind of thinking more of Spain, because Spain's warm, and I didn't bring any clothes for cold weather. I want to go to Dubai, but you cannot go to Dubai from Israel. That is a no-no. You cannot do that. So, looks like I'll probably go to Spain. Maybe stay in Spain for a little bit. Morocco is very close to Spain, so maybe I hit up Morocco, because that would be continent number 4. North America, Europe, Asia, because technically Israel is in Asia, and then Morocco would be Africa. So I hit up all the continents, and then I really want to go to Dubai after that. Okay, so if I can go to Dubai after that, I'll be back in the Middle East. And then from Dubai, maybe I'll go to Thailand. And then from Thailand, I'll head back to North America. My plan wasn't to go all the way around the world, but I've always wanted to travel all the way around the world, in a circle. And maybe I'll get to do it on this trip. Maybe not. It would be really epic if I got to do it. Maybe I should just do it. Like, I was really thinking about going to Kenya and Tanzania, but after getting incredibly sick yesterday, no, I don't want to go to Kenya or Tanzania because I know I'm gonna get incredibly sick when I go there too. So, no, don't think I want to go to Kenya and Tanzania. How is the Israeli women? Dude, they're freaking amazing. I was telling Alex on live stream earlier. I even showed him. I was like, "Yo, hot chicks with machine guns. It's just something about them, yo. Like, yeah, you see a lot of military soldiers walking around, and they usually have like a machine gun with them. And I think it's so sexy to see like a woman that's like built, yo, like big arms and everything, walking around with a machine gun. Like, the U.S. government shut down, stay over there. Oh, I've seen that on Facebook a lot, talking about the government shutdown. Yeah, that's been going on a lot, like in the past 10 years, right? Israeli women. So I'm gonna go to maybe I'll meet up with this chick tonight. We've been talking on like WhatsApp for the past couple days, and she lives in Tel Aviv. Everybody I'm talking to is in Tel Aviv, but I will say for some reason, like I don't find too many Israelis that want to talk, but these Arab girls, bro, Arab girls like on WhatsApp and on Tinder, for some reason they're all about like chocolate dudes or something. I'm headed to Israel to the Israel's dope. Now I will say it's not cheap. Like it's not. That's one thing that I will make a separate video on, like the costs of Israel. It's definitely not a cheap country at all. It's not. Um, I want to say it's maybe Tel Aviv's the city. Maybe it's on par with like New York or San Francisco. Now at the same time, you can still get falafels for less than $10, you know. But to go order like to get bottled water, I think bottled water is like I don't know, maybe like $2.50. No, $1.50. Bus tickets seem like they're cheaper. Taxis seem like they're cheaper than the U.S. But food is like you can find cheap food, but for the most part, food is not. It's not like it's not. It's like the same price as it is in the U.S. Um, Hotels, you can definitely find deals. That would be cheaper than the US. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. But certain things are more, certain things are less. So the Uber app, so I did take Uber one night, but they don't have Uber like regular Uber cars like we do in the States. They have, it linked me up with a taxi driver. Now, I don't know, maybe it did that because it was a holy night. And maybe the Uber, they cut the apps off, but then they let the cabs go. But it, like a taxi picked me up. And I thought it was unusual because he had the meter on. So since he had the meter on, I thought I would just pay in cash, you know? But no, like as I got ready to exit the car, I'm reaching in my pocket to pull out the money to pay for the ride. And the taxi driver's like, no, don't pay. And the price? What? The what? You speak English? Oh, you don't? What you need? Oh, I don't know. No, no English. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he could have been speaking Arabic or Hebrew, so I don't know what he was trying to say. Replace your broken GoPro? No, I'm still filming with it. When I get back to the States, I'm gonna I thought I was gonna have to buy a new one, but I can just replace the lens. But I haven't found a lens online to buy, you know, because I would have already bought it. So by the time I get back, it's already sitting there for me. But I haven't found any replacement lenses. But if I have to buy another GoPro, that's not the end of the world, you know. But I won't have to buy a new one. Yeah, he was asking me, I believe he was asking me for directions. Thank you, Jermaine, for this great visit and your honest commentary. Oh, yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know, I love Israel. It's just a fun country. Now, one thing I do want to, now, this is something I want to talk about. I'll probably actually make a video talking about this. I don't, maybe I won't, because I was thinking, what would I title this video? But this is something I wanted to chit chat about, y'all. Chit chat about with you guys. So Israel, there's a lot of like, a lot of political stuff going on here. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. That's probably why so many people are so excited. Well, so many people are just like, wow, you're going to Israel. Because there's so much like, you know, the Israelis and the Palestinians and the Israelis. There's a lot of tension going on here. Probably more tension here than any other place in the world, right? So I've received a lot of comments, like a lot of people, because this is a very political place. A lot of people are like, look, Jermaine, go interview black people and let me get their, I want to know their like perspective on Israel. And you know, this right when I came here, I didn't want to come here and talk about politics at all. Like, I've been learning about the politics here, but it's just so freaking confusing, yo. Like, it is, and like usually I'm learning about the politics from Jewish people, not from the Palestinians. So obviously the Jews are gonna say something, or Israelis are gonna say something different than the Palestinians. So like, I didn't come here for that, you know. And a lot of people are like, well, not a lot of people, but a couple people have asked me, go interview black people, and you know, the reason why I won't do that one is because it's kind of like that's kind of like making a documentary. What if you interview someone and they give you like this crazy answer, right? Well, you don't want to use that, so what do? You go interview someone else. So now you're looking for this answer, you know, and that's not genuine. That's creating a documentary. That's creating a documentary, and you're picking what you want to be. You're picking what you want to show people, right? That's not what I want to do. I just basically want to come here and travel, make vlogs, not talk about politics, not talk about wars or fighting, and not really talk about wars and fighting and stuff like that. Just want to just talk about the country, just like I do when I go to other countries. You know, when I go to Thailand, I don't get into the politics, but believe me, Thailand has got some pretty crazy politics, but like, I don't just get into it. I just go and be a tourist and just have a good time. Anyway, enough of that. Just wanted to get that out of the way. How is your Devor? Devor has been doing, it's been doing very well. It's been doing very, very well. And that's all I have to say about Devor. Yeah, it's been doing very well. Like, every day I check, like I'm making like $100+ every day. Now I still haven't cashed out of Devor. Still haven't cashed out yet. I think once I get to like maybe 2,000 worth in Bitcoin in my available balance, I'll cash out. Because then I could, you know, spend 1,000 and I can have 1,000 set aside for taxes. So it's pretty much the plan. I really need to buy a new boosted board, and it would be nice to pay for it in cryptocurrency. But boostedboard.com does not accept cryptocurrency. But yeah. The best reason to visit the place is what I say. Yes, this is very true. This is very true. Like, Nazareth is where Jesus spent time, and Jerusalem, of course. Yes, taxes must be paid. This is very true. You gotta pay your taxes. You got to pay your taxes. Devor is a pyramid scheme. I'm not gonna say it's a pyramid scheme, but I will say it's very similar to Bitconnect. Like, I don't really consider it as a scam, because what really made Bitconnect explode was when they were gonna launch Bitconnect X. That's what made Bitconnect explode. When they said they were gonna launch Bitconnect X, that's when these states started to file these cease and desist orders after they were gonna make another platform. And then also the interest on Devor went to crap, by the way. Sorry, I just looked across the street. Fedcoin, what is that gonna be? And they're gonna be making, I bet it's gonna have an unlimited supply, right? Kind of fading in and out now. Is my connection getting bad? My connection getting bad. I need to do laundry, yo. Again. I didn't bring that many clothes, so I have to do laundry like every week to destroy the other coins. So I wonder how that fake coin's gonna work. Dude, I don't think they're gonna be able to just destroy the other coins. Is Bitcoin big there in Israel? No, it's not really. It's not really that big. I thought it would be big. I thought it would be very big around here, but no, it's not that big. You've been to Mount of the Olives? No, this is a very small country, but it's still big. It's like the size of New Jersey, but still big. There's still so many there's so many places to visit. You could spend like a month here and still don't see everything, because like every day you get like go on a different tour, like go on a different adventure. I kind of want to see some tours here. Like they have a lot of water tours that you can get out on a boat. It has a glass bottom, you can look down and see. But if it's this chilly just on the land, I could just imagine how chilly it is out there on the water. I mean, it's sunny out there on the water, but at the same time, it's still gonna be chilly. Keep race things out. It's already a messed up issue. Yeah, I read your comment, Rick. I just didn't want you to think that I didn't. What is your coolest experience or most interesting person you met? You mean here in Israel, or you mean here in Israel, or like on any trips, like internationally? Because this trip has been a little different, because like hanging with locals is a little bit different than hanging out with people that are from a different country. I'll fill you guys in more. So what I usually do when I travel someplace, I usually like stay at hostels, meet other people. Usually those other people staying in hostels are people that are not from that country. They're just traveling just like me. And meet other people, and then you guys roam around and do stuff, go party, go drink, go do this. And here it hasn't been that way. It's like I've been hanging out with like locals, and it's a different experience. Like that's why I think I like Israel so much, is because I got to hang out with locals, and like locals just show you different stuff. Typically don't really hang out with locals as much because of the whole language barrier. But here, like almost everybody speaks English. Even the Arabs, like a lot of them speak English. A lot of people I want to actually say Arabs speak more English than like, I don't know if this is true, but I want to say that Arabs speak more English here than the Israelis. And in the city, like almost everybody speaks English, but like I've been in like little villages, in like these little Arab villages, and like they speak English. But then also in these Arab villages, you don't really see that many Israelis. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Do you get lonely traveling by yourself? Honestly, I actually get more lonely in San Francisco than I have on this trip completely. Like yesterday I didn't do much but like sleep all day, and the day before it's kind of hard to get lonely now, especially when you got a cell phone, because I can live stream, so I can talk to you guys. I can call friends and talk to them on the phone. Like I got WhatsApp. Like everything basically revolves around a phone and internet. So I haven't really been lonely on this trip. Maybe it'll come up sooner. Like maybe it'll come up like a week or two. But I plan to be traveling for like a couple more weeks. Like I want to go for at least 45 days. Travel for at least 45 days. Which is like kind of nuts, actually. I don't think I can travel like this for 45 days. And what I mean by like this, I'm talking about I need to be on some spot like super chill, because it's winter everywhere. Winter time. It's a winter. I would love to be in Europe right now, but it's so cold. Like, why would I freaking be in Europe? Doing what you are has got to be cool. Not sure I wish you could do this. It's something to talk about for like Yes, it's It is cool. It is cool to have the freedom and flexibility to bounce around, and just not a lot of people to sort of summer in South Africa. Oh yeah, but also I was looking at flights to South Africa. They're not cheap right now, yo. Like, not even from this region of the world. You're still gonna be paying like 700 to go there. Have you been on Robinhood recently? Believe it or not, I was looking at Robinhood today, and I was looking at how I sold from Robinhood to buy crypto, and then I also stopped investing in Robinhood. By the way, like I haven't been putting any money into Robinhood. I haven't been putting any money into crypto either. So it's like I just have way more money in my bank account because I'm not exactly investing in stocks because I have crypto. And the whole guess is maybe crypto will continue to go up and like I'll make more money off crypto. And I'm not talking about just Bitconnect, by the way. I'm talking about all sorts of coins. So I think I'm gonna actually start back to buying stock because I just can't go to my bank account and just look and it's like more money, more money. It's got to go somewhere, you know. It just can't sit in my bank account. How's the beach? You love the beach right now? So the beach, there is a beach here, but the beaches here are not that. They're not that glamorous. They're kind of, what I mean by that is they're kind of rocky. Like there's a lot of rocks. This place is really good for diving. So a lot of people just go out on a boat, maybe go out 20 feet and then go diving. But it's really, really rocky. You need to get that thing that translates on Amazon because you're traveling and you need to understand what they are saying going through different countries. Be safe and be blessed. Um, that could definitely help out a lot. I believe there's some apps that can do that, like some apps that you can translate. Maybe I'll download one of those. For a country like this, like for the most part, enough people speak English to get around. So that's how that's why I'm not really worried. If I went over to Jordan, I would probably definitely want to download that app. But if I went to Jordan, I don't think I would have internet on this phone because I don't think T-Mobile has a deal with them in Jordan. I'd have to like switch out my SIM card. Crypto took a hard crash. I lost almost 40% of my portfolio. How did you do in the crash? Well, I didn't sell anything. So I'm to the point where like I don't even check. Like the only account that I check all the time is Devore. I have so many other accounts because I don't want to have crypto in like all at one place. So I just have crypto all over the place on all sorts of accounts. And I mainly just check Devore every day, you know. I'm like, yeah, how much money did I make today that I'm not gonna cash out on, you know? And now without referrals and all that, I'm getting roughly like $90, $90 to $95 a day with just a trading bot. That's pretty decent, you know. That's pretty decent. It would be really cool if Bitconnect was still around and I would be getting money from Bitconnect daily and then money from Devore daily and then money from YouTube and then money from this, money from that. You know, now you got all these pieces of pie coming together as one big pie. But you know, Bitconnect went down and it's not around. It's not going to be back. And Devore is looks like people are jumping Devore. And you know, I got a lot of loans locked in on Devore for a very long time. Like I did make some new loans, and all of them I locked them in for an extra 120 days. And I'll talk about that for a second because actually this morning I did another loan on Devore for another $200 loan, and I locked it in for 120 days. Oh wow, this car just hit this other car. So I locked in this other loan, right, for 120 days. And the 120 days extra. And you might wonder, like, why are you investing more money into these platforms? Well, I think this is how the game is going to go, yo. I think this is how the game is going to go. Devore is going to go down. It's going to crash. Like, it is. But the question is, when will it go down? And how much money you can make before it goes down? I think this is going to be the new game with these lending platforms. Because how can Devore not crash? When something else newer comes out and more people start to pull money from Devore and put it in that new thing, Devore is going to go down. So that's what I think the name of the game is. How much money you can make before it goes down. And honestly, I think this is a fun game to play, yo. I'm in on this one. Like I'm in, yo. Like I think it's fun. You call me a fool, like, but I think it's fun. I am gonna be cashing out though, so. But I think it's fun. It's very risky. It's like going to the casino, but you don't have to go into the casino. You can do it from your iPad in Israel, you know, near the beach, not at the beach, because I'm not at the beach. Did you go to mall in Keiko? I did go to the mall in Keiko. That was a pretty big mall. We were looking for some Apple accessories. So one of my memory card readers for my iPad, it like broke. So I was looking for one here, and I knew that it's gonna cost like maybe double the price here or something like that. But I couldn't find a store that even sold it. It's like, oh, maybe I'll just wait till I get back to the States. I mean, I got a workaround, but it's just so much better with that little device, you know? Your training is very successful, earning $90 a day, not bad. As long as you can get more with them, the win's the win. Doesn't matter the hustle. Yeah, that's how I see it. Like that's how I see it. Like if I can make money off of it, like yeah, it should be good. Uh-oh, I think I got some action, y'all. I got a police. I got some action, y'all. There we go. Somebody about to get a ticket. Well, anyway, that's his day. That's why I like live streaming outside, yo. You never know what you might see. Yeah, it looks like that dude ran the what do you call it? The when you go to these roundabouts, are you supposed to stop and then let the other car go? But I think he just followed the cop through. And the cop and pulled him over. Just ate my first falafel wrap today. That's what's up. Eat them falafels, yo. Gotta get some sleep. Have a great time. Check back later. Thanks for the updates. Stay safe and God bless. Thanks a lot, Rick. Thanks a lot, Rick. Rick. Thanks a lot. You can name 3 or 4 more games that you can smoke money on because you make $90 a day. I can't even make that. Please no, so I can try. Oh, it's called Devorcoin. It's just like Bitconnect, just like Bitconnect. The only reason I'm making $90 a day is because the interest is higher, and the amount of money that I have alone is like $8,000 or something like that. So that's just now I do get referrals on Devor, but I'm not exactly gonna really talk about the referrals, but just with the trading bot, it's like $91 a day. With the referrals, it's higher. Yeah, it's higher. It's higher. Yeah. Is marijuana legal in Israel? No, marijuana is not a cool thing here in Israel. I'm pretty sure you'll get arrested. How long do you plan on staying there? Maybe I'll stay here for another week. But yeah, maybe I'll stay for another week. I think so. Maybe just take a 3-4 hour flight somewhere else, like on the other side of the Mediterranean, chill there. Where's your boosted? Oh, it's back in San Francisco. And I'm probably just gonna buy a new one when I come back because I've emailed the boosted board people about my motors, and like they haven't responded, and I've even called them, and when I call them, they say, hey, just like do it online, So I did it online, and like no one's responding, so I'm like, well, crap, maybe I'll just buy another. Because if I do get another one, I have 2 batteries, Because when I get that other battery, whenever Sorry. Ah. Yeah, so when I get that other battery, like I'll have like 4 batteries, so that's what I'm thinking. But Boosted haven't even shipped that other battery yet, right? You in a park? Yeah, I'm in a park. Check it out. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I would walk down by the beach with my phone's gonna cut off like crazy. Missing your Boosted board? Not exactly. Honestly, I'm not really missing it. I don't know what this building is, but I think it's some like museum or something like that. Cause I see like people walking in with like backpacks looking like they're tourists. And I don't see any local people going in there. But I can't read it and it's not in English. And people be for real about these scooters for the old people. They wrap them in plastic. And they be for real about them scooters, yo. Now, all this electric stuff in Israel, they be for real about. Like, even in Tel Aviv, you see so many electric bikes. It's like, dang, yo. But the reason why a lot of people have electric bikes is because cars cost a lot here. Like someone told me that like when you buy a car in Israel, you have to like buy the car. So if you want to get a Prius, it's like, 25 grand, and then you have to pay the taxes on the Prius, which is another 25 grand. So a Prius will cost you $50,000, which is crazy. But if you think about it, think about where Israel is in the world. It's very far from Japan. I'm pretty sure not all Toyotas come from Japan. They probably have different factories around the world that the cars can come from. But like, it's a very small country, so they're not ordering lots of cars, And then at the same time, it's just in a very hard to reach part of the world, Looks like the cops let that guy go. Bless you traveling, man. That's what's up. I am traveling. Uber Eats. When I get back to Tel Aviv, I'll try Uber Eats. I don't know if it works, but I don't think that there's any Uber Eats in this little small town I'm in. This is a super small beach town. But when I get back to Tel Aviv, I'll test it. Because they have a lot of food delivery services in Tel Aviv. And the reason why I know this is because I see people delivering food all the time, on scooters. And, you can tell when somebody's delivering food, any country you in, You got a backpack, There's a phone number on the backpack, you can see it, especially when you be doing it. So what am I going to do? So there's a bus leaving at 12:30, and I'll have to take that bus to Beersheba. And then from Beersheba, I can take the train. How the women find or not, bro, I think the women here are freaking amazing. I think the women are fucking hot, yo. For sure, like, I definitely got a thing for Israelis, yo. I ain't trying to hide it. Why did you still have a BCC link up? Just wondering. Oh, I'll take it down. I probably, like, on YouTube, you can have, so on your YouTube settings, you can have things that are already listed in a video, so you won't have to type it, So I have to go to that list and take Bitconnect out, because it's in this video, right? Because I didn't take it out of the settings. I'll go and change it. You need to come to the United States and check out Atlanta, man. Women are amazing. Atlanta? That's like the last city I think I want to meet a female in, especially in the U.S. Like, I need to meet somebody who's like not into materialistic shit, bro. And I'm not saying that wouldn't happen in Atlanta, but like, when you meet minimalistic people, you typically meet them in like New York and San Francisco, I'm not hating on Atlanta. I'll definitely come to Atlanta because I haven't been to Atlanta for a while. Like, I need to hit up Atlanta. What would I do in Atlanta? Do they have any homeless like in San Francisco? Oh my gosh. Dude, there's like no homeless people here. I mean, in the city, in Tel Aviv, you will see a few, but it is nothing like San Francisco. Like, I don't think, honestly, I don't think many places in the world are as bad for homeless people in San Francisco. Do you realize when you leave the US, like, there are less homeless people, yo? Like, for real. Like, even in Europe, there's like less homeless people. Like, people don't typically live on the street. Even in Thailand, there's less homeless people. Now, one thing about Thailand, I mean, somebody could be homeless, you know, if they take a shower and they're not carrying a lot of stuff. But it's nothing like San Francisco, yo. Like, San Francisco, I think is a social experiment. That's what I think San Francisco is. I think it's a freaking social experiment. Like, that it's a test city. Like, we can test all these apps here. We can test out, you know, homeless people living on the streets doing drugs in front of really, really nice, you know, buildings where people make hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think it's just a test ground. Like, there's no other city like that. Like, why isn't it that way in New York? Like, it's just not that way. It would never be that way in New York, yo. Like, people in New York wouldn't stand for it. People in New York would freaking march all those homeless people out of their city. But in San Francisco, it doesn't really work that well. Why not? The man is so gay in ATL, they don't care about money. They just want a guy. Oh, they want a guy? How people been treating you? Have the people been treating you well or indifferent? How have people been treating me? I'll have to say that it's a little bit different. You know, since you've asked me that question, I haven't even thought about it. And since I haven't thought about it, there must be that maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, maybe that's a good thing because I haven't really thought about it. I mean, when I'm in San Francisco, like, I'm always reminded of this person that I am. Always reminded that, like, every single day I walk out on the street, I'm reminded that, you know, when I'm walking down the street and I see someone with a purse and they look over at me and they look back like they're afraid. I haven't had that problem here at all. I haven't noticed anything like that. But I also don't think that people are just afraid so much because there is a strong military presence around, you know, a very, very strong military presence. So I don't think a lot of people do a lot of stupid shit just because, like, they don't want to get shot. What's the skateboarding community like? I don't see any. I saw one skateboard here, one Evolve. That's it. I'm guessing that guy probably went to Australia and bought it because I don't think they sell electric skateboards here. But they definitely are really big on scooters, on electric scooters. Yeah, they probably don't want to do it. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to do crime here. Well, it's not like America though, yo. I would say like people are very afraid. Like when I tell my family and stuff like I'm leaving, they get nervous. They're like, "Oh, you're going to this country? It's dangerous. It's dangerous." Believe it or not, man, America's a dangerous place. Like as many guns that exist in America, America's a very all the racism, like all the people that the extremists. Like I mean, it's kind of when you go to other places, you notice that things are not the same. You notice that people are, I don't know, maybe it's our media, maybe it's our TV, maybe it's different in the States. You have to leave to realize, are there a lot of tourists? Do they socialize with people from, oh yeah, so the hostel that I'm staying in now, I've met like hella people in this hostel. I was actually gonna go to the beach with some people, like around 12, but I made up my mind that I'm going back to Tel Aviv at 12:30, so I'm not gonna go with them. Yeah, I've met some pretty cool people at the hostel. That's really the best place to meet people. Believe it or not, you guys want to hear this? When I was in Tel Aviv, I stayed at a hostel in Tel Aviv. I actually met a subscriber in the same hostel room that I was staying in from San Francisco. Like he lives in San Francisco. I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. Like for real, I thought it was the weirdest thing ever. And the first thing he said, he was talking about boosted boards. He was like, "Yo, where's your boosted board?" And when he walked up to me and was like, "Yo, where's your boosted board?" I knew he knew me, you know? It's just the weirdest thing. It's like in the middle of the day, like I'm there on the computer, and no, I don't think he was stalking me because no one knew I was going to Israel. Like, well, actually, I think I said I was going to Israel on a live stream, but then I denied it. So I think I did say I was going to Israel on a live stream. Do they hate? So, okay, so a lot of people are like Trump here. A lot of people do. The reason why they like Trump is I thought the Obama administration helped out Israel a lot, but I guess that the Obama administration did not help out Israel as much. And I guess that the Trump administration is going to help out Israel more, so that's why they like Israel. If you guys don't know much about Israel, Israel gets a lot of support from the United States. Like, yes, if we cut them off, they're gonna be gone. Like, they get a lot of support. Like, so many American troops are here. Like, I see American soldiers in Tel Aviv. I see American soldiers all the time because you can easily tell an American soldier when you see some 7-foot tall white dude with, I mean, it looks freaking, looks like he can like beat 3 people up, you know. You can tell, you know. And how long am I here for? The guy was talking to you. You can just tell, like it's different. I lost my train of thought. Maybe I'll stay here for another week. I think after Jerusalem, I'll probably be ready to bounce. Unless, I don't know, unless I like meet somebody and I'm just down to chill with them, you know. Because that's another reason why. Another reason why it don't hurt to take a one-way flight. Like, what if you meet someone and you want to chill for a little bit, or you want to chill for a month, you know? I've definitely done that. Like, I've definitely been on trips and like I've met met somebody traveling, but then I only have a week left to travel, and I'm like, this really sucks. Like, you live on the other side of the world, and I really like you, and we could just keep traveling together. But now I guess I could do that. Are there public bathrooms? Can that be an issue? It's not like San Francisco, where it's like incredibly hard to find a bathroom. No, it's not like that. Like, you can probably just go anywhere and go to a bathroom. Like, it's chill like that. And another thing I've noticed, it doesn't smell like piss everywhere. You know how when you're in San Francisco, you walk down the street and it smells like piss like everywhere? You know why it smells like piss? Because someone just took a piss right where you were at. So that's why it smells that way. But here, no, I don't. It's not like that at all. And I'm pretty sure these people like that are walking by are like, what the hell is he talking about? If they speak English. It's such a random thing to talk about. Oh, so I don't think that there's any TaskRabbit here. I believe the only country that TaskRabbit operates in outside the U.S. is England. And I don't have any plans on going to England because of the weather. In January, Europe is brutal. So, don't have any plans on going to England. What time is it there? It's like so late right now. And I still have to upload a vlog. Gosh, my vlogs are so behind now. How is traveling solo? I love traveling solo. I love it. It's fun. I love it. It's fun. You can do your own thing. You can bounce around. Dead Sea. I think I do want to go to the Dead Sea. I definitely want to check out the Dead Sea because it's super easy to float. WeWork is a shared office space. I've actually went to WeWork a couple times here, but I figured out because like each time you go, like they give you 2 free tokens. Then after that, it's $25 to go to another WeWork. If you go to the same WeWork, like my WeWork in downtown Frisco, like I don't need tokens. But if I want to go to someone else's WeWork, I have to use tokens. So if you run out of tokens, it's $25 per token, which is not like really bad, which is not too expensive, you know. It is a tax write-off because I'm going there to upload videos for YouTube. So, but with WeWork, here I could go there for fast internet, right? So I went to one WeWork, showed up, and I was like, great, use the token. The internet was like, it wasn't slow, but it was like, it wasn't that fast. Like in San Francisco, I can upload a vlog in 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes if a lot of people are in the office, you know. But over here, in the one in Tel Aviv, I was there for like maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes trying to upload a vlog. Not that big of a deal because it's still faster than, than the freaking hostel and also the hotel that I was staying in. Because the hotel and the hostel internet was just so bad. You'd have to leave the computer on and just leave, and it would just upload, It's just crazy slow. But then I found another WeWork that was like, it was like this outdoor market, and then the WeWork is upstairs. So when I walked up, I was like, hey, I got an idea. What if I just stop and sit down here right underneath this WeWork and just whipped out my computer and just got online? Because if you go to one WeWork and if you put the password into your computer, it'll work for all the WeWorks in the world. So you don't need the password again. So that's exactly what I did. I went, sat down. I was like, dude, this is cool. Like, I'm online, So it was dope. Like, it was really nice. Like, I was just online uploading a vlog. It still took like 20 minutes, but it was cool. What's the Israeli nightclubs like? Dude, honestly, I don't really go out to nightclubs that much. Like, I don't really do it. Maybe I'll go to a nightclub, but I don't really go out to nightclubs that much. Do you feel like you received a very special blessing when you're in holy places? Holy places are... You definitely feel a difference. I can't really explain using words, but there's a difference. Like, it's almost like an eerie feeling. I don't want to say eerie, but it's something like along the lines of an eerie feeling. Because when you think about like all the history that took place there, and you think about how many years that this place has been going on, like it is like it's kind of amazing, But at the same time, some of these places are like, I ain't gonna lie, it's too holy, yo. It's too holy. Like some of these places, I don't even want to cuss, I know you should be cussing anyway, but you know what I mean. Woo. Yeah, I know, people did die there. Yeah, I think it's funny when I say this place is too holy. I mean, some of these spots, it is like Nazareth. Nazareth is like crazy holy, yo. And then some of these spots you walk through, like, it's like a little market, and it's so old that a car can't even go down. It's just that tight. That's how people did it years and years ago. And yeah, it's real different. It's real different. Was Jesus black, white over there? I heard Jesus was black man. What do you think? There's so much talk like Jesus is black, Jesus was white. If Jesus was from this region of the world, he was not white. Okay, he's not. He wasn't black either. He wasn't black like African. He was definitely dark-skinned. And I don't want to get into politics, but like, when I come here and look at the color of people are more dark-skinned. They're not white. You do see white people here, but a lot of people are dark. Like, they're not as dark as me, but they're dark, So that just made me think that Jesus was probably dark. I'm not saying he was black, but he was dark. I mean, besides falafel, this is the best thing you've eaten. I've had some crazy salads around here, yo. Like, I don't know what sauces these people use, but like, I'm not a salad person at all. Like, I go to Chipotle and eat a bowl because it's got a lot of beans and rice in it, and the beans and rice helps me eat the rest of the salad and all that stuff. But man, some of these salads are just amazing. They're so freaking good, yo. And then it's so big you can't even eat the whole thing. Like, I want to eat the whole thing just because it tastes so good, but I like cannot eat the whole thing. Like, it's just too much food. Oh, hummus is like, this is the first time since I came here, this is the first time I've ever actually had hummus, because the stuff that we have in the US that you buy at Whole Foods in the little container, trying to compare that hummus to the hummus here, The hummus here is so much better, but it's also warm too. I'm used to eating cold hummus. How can you eat cold hummus? Wonder Woman is from there probably. Chickpeas. My girl is from there. She's white. Yeah, so like there are a lot of. Okay, also you gotta think this too. Like, is she working outside, or is she working inside? Because in Tel Aviv, you see a lot of like white Jews, not a lot of white Israelis. Why do I keep saying Jews? I guess they're the same, but that's more of something I don't know. I don't want to say that. But like in the U.S., no, in Tel Aviv, you definitely see a lot of light skin. But that's probably because they're not outside, maybe. I don't know. Because if you're outside more, you're gonna get darker. Hummus is made from chickpeas. Yeah, hummus is made from chickpeas. Do they sell ribs, or are they illegal? Ribs, you can get ribs here. Believe it or not, you can even get pork here. I was actually very surprised when I heard that. I was like, really? You can get pork here? Yeah, you can get pork here, but oh wow, look at that shit. Yeah, you can get pork here. Like, you can get ribs. You won't. I doubt you would get them from a. I guess maybe you can get beef ribs from a kosher place, but you definitely would not get pork ribs from a kosher place because kosher is anti-pig. Well, it also has some more It also has some more rules besides anti-pig. Like, you can have dairy with meat and stuff like that, and that's why veganism is so popular here. My jokes. What jokes? Am I cracking jokes, or am I just not saying the correct things that I want to say? I mean, I'm not trying to make jokes out of this whole deal, but you're awesome, dude. Always interesting. Yeah, always doing something out the blue, right? What am I gonna do today? I'm waiting on this chick to text me back from Tel Aviv. I'm guessing she went out last night and she's still awake. Cause I would love to go chill. Like, yeah, show me how cunt, girl. We'll see. Are you going to convert? No, I'm not gonna convert. No, I'm not gonna convert. Like, I'm honestly, I'm not really religious. I was raised Christian, and I grew up in the church and stuff. But I'm not an evangelist, you know. I'm not trying to I don't know. At this point in my life, I'm not religious. Like, careful, laws, they're scary. Yeah, laws can be scary. Israel booty. So if I continue to stay here longer, that might be why. Funny. I love this country, yo. This one dope country. I can't believe it took me so long to come here. Like, I was afraid. Like, afraid of what? I heard so many crazy stories. Girls can destroy and destroy. Yeah, they can. You're right, they can. I'll be good. I won't get lost. Got some more soldiers, yo. He ain't got the gun now. Don't blame you. 3 a.m. in Minnesota. Yeah, I am really enjoying it. I am enjoying it so much. What's the conversion rate there? So the conversion rate is 3 to 4. 3 to 4. So $1, $1 is worth 3.4 Israeli shekels or something like that. I'll show you. Let's see if I have some Israeli money. I'll show you guys. I always like to show the money of the country that I'm in. I think it's pretty cool. Because that's what the people around here use. So, here we go. Well, let me hide that. I don't want to put that on camera. Anyway, so it's 200 shekels. And then here is like 20 shekels. And then what is this? Oh, 50 shekels. Yeah, it's pretty much what it looks like. So how much is this worth? I think it's easier if I start off with the 20. So the 20 is worth, it's like $3 for 10. So this is worth like maybe like $5 to $6. And if this is worth $5 to $6, we're gonna times that 2.5. So this is worth I mean, come on, you guys get it. You say don't be showing this in public. I think I'm in a pretty chill place. There's not a lot of people like looking at me. Yeah, you guys can figure it out. I don't feel like doing all that. I don't feel like doing all that math, yo. I ain't got no calculator in front of me. It's gonna be, maybe I should just stay here for another day. But what would I do here? I'm already so bored of the food, believe it or not. The food is like not so great in this town. You know it's safe when you can just throw money out in public like that. Yeah. Hope to God Jermaine pulled out of Bitcoin. No, I haven't pulled out of Bitcoin at all. You know what I believe is going on with Bitcoin? I believe it's being manipulated. It's being manipulated by the feds and by Wall Street. See, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something right now. I was thinking about Turkey, but it's going to be cold in Turkey. This is the thing about, I am using GPS. Google Maps works really good here. I mean, it works no different than the US. And also Waves. Waves is like, more people use Waves here than Google Maps because it was made here. I don't know, I was gonna say something else. Oh no, so what's going on with Bitcoin is the government is, I believe Wall Street is getting in on Bitcoin. Because what kind of soldier is this, yo? You got a different uniform on. Okay, so the government, the Wall Street is getting in on Bitcoin because they know that they can't stop it. They know that they can't stop it. It's unregulated, they know. But what they can do is they can take billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars and put them into the market and pull the money out of the market. And they can put that money into the market and they can pull the money out of the market. And they can actually become whales in the market because they have so much money. Like these fools print money, yo. So that's one big problem. You have all these new Wall Street whales entering the market and they want to crash the price. They want to cause uncertainty in the market and they don't want average people investing in cryptocurrency. They are trying to kill it. That's what they're trying to do. They are trying to kill it. They're trying to get normal people not to invest in Bitcoin so that they can buy it all up. Okay? Cryptocurrencies are not going away. Like, they're not. Call me crazy, they're not going away. Bitconnect, it had a crash. Bitconnect was completely different, yo. But there's a lot of manipulation in the market. It wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin goes under 10,000 and then goes up to 20,000 and then goes to 50,000. It's just a lot of uncertainty right now. And if you don't want to hang on, if you don't want to deal with uncertainty, don't invest in it because it is very uncertain. And if you want to like make money and you want to gamble and you want to go for it, like me, go for it. But like I say, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. Like, I watched a YouTube video of a guy who lost $30,000 in Bitconnect. I know you guys have probably seen this video, but there's a guy, he lost $30,000 in Bitconnect, and he was really upset about it. But the first thing I thought of is, why would you put all of your money into Bitconnect? Like, why would you put all your money in Bitconnect. Uberman did pull out of everything, but Uberman, he didn't really know that much about cryptocurrencies anyway. Like, cause he was just in it, you know. I'm not trying to talk about like Uberman, but like I don't think he was like in it full time. He did cash out all of his money, and if I cash out all of my money, I can buy way more shit than what he just bought. But then I also wouldn't want to do that because of taxes, you know. At one point in time, I had 2 Bitcoin. Like all of my assets were 2 Bitcoin, yo. It's definitely dropped now, but I still have, like, if I wanted to, I could sell and have a whole Bitcoin, but I don't even care about Bitcoin. ICOs are replacing venture capitalists and traditional IPOs. Oh my gosh. That's another reason. That's another reason why they want to get involved, yo. It's another reason. Government is there to, you know what the government is there? The government is there to govern. That's what they're there for. They're there to govern. And when you have all of these people here that are poor, you can kind of control them because they can't do a lot of things, okay? They don't have a lot of money. When you have a few insanely wealthy people, like super rich people, the government, they can kind of control them, but not as much because these people have a lot of money. They can hire lawyers, they can find out information. Like, the more money you have, the more power you have. And if you can keep someone, if the government knows that there's something new that can make all of these people millionaires, that's gonna disrupt the country, yo. Like, if it was 1 million new millionaires, like just young millionaires, like people under the age of 25 in cryptocurrency, if it started off that way and it was more and more young people becoming millionaires, that wouldn't fly because that wouldn't be good for the government's overall plan, you know? Johnny Walker, the hell with the hype of a question. He already said get a girlfriend. Oh, what do you mean Johnny Walker said get a girlfriend? Your live stream messing up a little bit, but answer my question. You got sugar in the tank. I still watch because I like your videos. Oh, that's what's up. I still got sugar in the tank. What do you mean still got money in the crypto? Canadians have the coolest looking money. Oh, I agree. I know a lot of people probably unsubscribe because they lost money in Bitconnect. But I told people, look, this crap is very risky and it's unregulated. So do it at your own risk. That's what I told everybody. What cryptocurrency is the best? I don't know. Right now, I can't tell you. I don't know if it would be Litecoin or if it would be Bitcoin or if it would be whatever, like Ethereum. Everyone's saying crypto will... Oh, it's going to take off in mid-February. Oh, I think so. If it takes off in mid-February, that'll be good. It's got to have a slow period. Like, man, it can't just keep going up 100% every year. Like, come on. Not every month, you know? Not every year, every month. Like, every year, 100%. That's crazy returns. But you're talking about 100% a month? That's even crazier. But the same video, he said some man come out of the room. What the fuck? Where did you invest since Bitconnect crashed? Devorcoin? But I was already in Devorcoin anyway. Where do you invest since Bitconnect? Oh, go somewhere with that. What do you mean go somewhere with what? Go somewhere with the stream? I'm afraid if I like start walking, it's gonna cut out more. You need some mobs? What are mobs? Something I don't know about? What did you do if your apartment in SF, sublease, or Airbnb? So I was living out of an Airbnb when I was in SF. No offense, really do enjoy videos just to feel more comfortable watching. Sorry, I was just super distracted. Dang, man, I'm looking at these cops. They got like 4 guns on them, yo. Well, probably 2 are tasers and then like 2 more guns. Like, they be for real about some guns around here, yo. Oh, moderators. I need moderators. I probably should add some moderators. I guess I'm big enough for moderators now. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? I want to go back to New York so bad, yo. Promise I want to go back to New York so bad. New York City. Went ahead and got some XRP. Oh, how is that XRP? Oh, it'll help the stream pause less. New York in the building. I know New York's in the building. That's why I said New York, because I know hella New Yorkers will be in the freaking live stream. I feel that when I live stream in New York, there's way more viewers because I'm live streaming in New York. People just want to know about New York. People just want to care. People want to see about New York. What number are you on YouTube again? Number 4. That's it. What number? I don't get what you mean number on YouTube. What do you think of Ty Lopez? He's just another internet guy making money. That's just his gimmick. Like, not his gimmick, but that's just his thing. What up, Marlon? What's going on? Cross the border into Jordan. So I was gonna go to Jordan, but it's like it's kind of confusing. I don't want them to stamp my passport if I go to Jordan, because if I go to Jordan, cause see, when you fly into Israel, no, the tax bill I have to pay more in taxes actually, but I have a lot of write-offs because I'm like self-employed anyway, so I'll still have to pay more in taxes, but not that much more. Like, everybody's not gonna. They didn't increase taxes 10% on people. They kind of increased taxes like a couple percentages, but it also really depends on how much money you make. It's kind of confusing, but I wouldn't say it's like it's increased that much, you know. Can't sleep. What are you eating today? Eating a falafel. So the thing about Jordan is, when you fly into Israel, they don't stamp your passport, because if they do stamp your passport, there's 18 countries that will not allow you to enter their country if you have a Israeli stamp in your passport. So that's a problem, right? That means that a lot of those countries are in the Middle East. You can stay in Jordan 3 days, it's free. So a lot of those countries are in the Middle East. Do they stamp your passport in Jordan? Because if they don't stamp my passport, I might go. I just don't want to get a stamp. The reason why I don't want to get a stamp in Jordan is because right now, my passport has no stamps on it. I just got a new passport. They do stamp your passport. Crap, I don't want to go there then. Okay, so the thing is, since I just got a new passport, I flew to Israel. When I leave Israel, they're not going to stamp my passport, right? So when I leave and go to the next country, I believe I'm going to go to Spain. So Spain's going to stamp it, right? So it's going to look as if the first country I went to on this passport was Spain. And then when I leave Spain and go to Germany, and let's say I fly out of Germany, this is not my itinerary, but I'm just using some examples. Let's say I fly out of Germany, they would stamp it in Germany, right? So I flew into Spain, and now I'm leaving Germany. But this is part of the EU, so it's one big thing. And then let's say I go from Germany to Dubai. So when I go to Dubai, they stamp my passport. It's cool. The reason why I don't want to go to Jordan is because now I have no stamps on my passport, right? If I go over there for 2 days, they're gonna stamp it going in, they're gonna stamp it going out. Then when I come back to Israel, because when they stamp your passport, you know they have the dates, right? So when they stamp your passport to exit, I'm gonna come back to Israel, right? And I may stay for another week in Israel. And then when I get to Spain, you know, Spain's not gonna have a problem with Israel, no big deal. But then let's say if I want to go to Dubai, what if they actually take my passport and look through it and be like, okay, you're in Jordan, how did you get to Jordan? And then what would I say? Would I say, oh, I flew from the US to Jordan? I wouldn't want to say that because that would be a lie. If I told them that I went from Israel to Jordan, they might not let me into the country. So what I have to do is, looks like I have to get out of Israel and then go to the countries where it will be a problem to go with an Israeli stamp. And it's really confusing. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But like, I don't know. That's why I'm not gonna go to Jordan. Jordan's so close. It drives me insane that I'm not gonna go to Jordan, but oh well, maybe I can do it on the way back. Maybe I can fly out from Jordan back to the US, go to the Philippines. I'm American, yeah. Yeah, I have a US passport. Maybe I'll go to the Philippines. I mean, people say you shouldn't have a problem. I should be cool, huh? So I should still go. But then I was also thinking about when I fly to, when I fly to Dubai, maybe I can fly from Dubai to Jordan. But I don't think I want to go from Dubai to Jordan. No, hell no. I don't think I want to do that. That's just too much of a culture shock there. And I haven't even been to either one of these countries, and I already know I don't want to go from one to another one. I think my best bet will be from Dubai to like Southeast Asia or something like that. Brazil is too freaking far, yo. South America is not going to be a part of this trip. Brazil would be fun, but I don't know. Like, Israeli women are more attractive than Brazilian women. Did I just say that? I would go to India, but India you need a passport. No, you need some visas and you need some shots. So I would go to. I'm not on this trip. I'm not gonna go to India on this trip. If I went to if I took a trip to India, it would probably be a full trip to India. Like I would just go to India and then leave India, come back to the US. Have you watched Mike seen crypto videos? He seems legit. There's so many crypto channels out there. But honestly, I'm loving this crypto drama. Call me crazy, but I love this crypto drama, bro. It's a trip. Like, it's a trip, dude. Like, people are always fighting it, yo. Like, Crypto Nick and these people and these people and these, like, they're talking about this and they're talking about this. It's a trip, yo. I'm loving it. I'm glad to be a part of this community. So glad to be a part of this community. Okay, we've been going for 78 minutes. So I'm going to do a 60-second countdown. I'm going to end this stream because I am going back to the city today. So I'm bored here in this little beach town. Brazilian girls infinite waxing. Yes, they did. They did infinite waxing. Yeah, so I'm going to get ready to, Crypto Nick, right? The 17-year-old kid that made like $1 million. It's funny when you go to these crypto guys' videos, like you go to their channels, I like how they have like a Ferrari on the page or a Lambo on the page. But it's crypto. You can afford a Lambo with crypto. I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna end this stream because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go pack my bags, go get on a bus, and go do some traveling to Israel today. Yes, traveling to Israel today. Visit Palestine too. Thinking about it. Yeah, dude, that's why I make these videos. I want to see more people travel. I want to see more people do things that maybe they didn't know that they could pull off, you know? You got to say hi when you make that crypto money like you do so I can continue. Yeah, I will. We'll make more crypto money. Don't do it. Don't think. Cool. Thanks for the positive words here. It's like all sunny over here. Look at that sky in the background right there. Alright, so anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. I'm getting tired. Thirsty. Peace out. Peace out, yo. See y'all later. I like this Bitconnect roasting videos. Come to Atlanta. Maybe I'll come to Atlanta. Alright, peace.